This market is shifting, and in Mill Creek is starting to show. Not in a dramatic way, but in the small details. Fewer offers, longer decision times, and more conversations before buyers actually commit to buying a home. As a homeowner here, this is a good time to pay attention to what's actually going on in the housing market. In May, we had 29 new homes come on the market here in Mill Creek, but only 15 of those actually went under contract or pending. That's a bigger gap than what we're used to. That frantic act now or lose it feeling has lessened. Instead, buyers are doing their homework, asking questions, and truly envisioning themselves in a home before making that offer. But here's the kicker. The average days on market was still just coming in at 5. So when a home is priced well, presented beautifully, and checks all of the right boxes, it still moves. It's just that the margin for error is smaller now. Speaking of homes being priced well, let's talk pricing for a moment, because that is really what everyone wants to always know is how are the housing prices holding up and how does it affect me? The new median home price here in Mill Creek, and this is for residential resale homes, is now $1,160,000. How does this compare to this time last year? We definitely saw a drop in the median home price by almost 14% compared to May of last year. That's a shift of about $188,000. It sounds pretty significant, and it is, but context matters. Even with that drop, prices are remaining well above where they were just a couple of years ago even. What's also worth noting is the amount of inventory we are seeing. Right now, Mill Creek has just under 2 months of supply on the market, which is actually the highest we've seen since 2019. During the housing crash, inventory levels spiked dramatically, ranging from anywhere from 4.5 to even 10 months of supply. But here is the key difference. Even with more homes on the market today, prices haven't dropped back to even 2019 levels or pre-pandemic. In fact, they are still holding well above 2022 and 2023 figures. This isn't a signal of distress, it's more of a market reset. Buyers today are moving with more intention and want to feel confident that the homes that they are buying are worth the price. They're looking at homes that feel like a solid long-term investment and a home that needs to be worth the price and one that isn't walking into a list of projects. That's why thoughtful preparation makes all the difference. Something else that stood out to me, of the 15 homes that sold, only one included a seller concession, and that was $10,000. So out of those 15 homes, not a lot of concessions for repairs or maybe help for buyer closing costs were being negotiated in the sale contract, which is a big bonus as a homeowner, meaning more money in your pocket when the home actually closes. And while buyer expectations have definitely shifted, sellers are still in a strong position in this changing market. In fact, a few of those listings even received multiple offers, which really speaks to the power of prep, pricing, and presentation. It matters big time in this kind of a market. Values may be adjusting slightly, but when you zoom out, the growth here is still impressive. Back in 2018, the median price in Mill Creek was $656,000. So even with today's softer numbers, many homeowners have seen their equity grow substantially, and that equity is absolutely worth protecting. With the right steps and approach, you can hold on to more of what you've built. If you're not sure where to begin, and this is where a lot of my clients have started, that's exactly what I'm here for. Even if you're just starting to think about selling, or maybe you're in a situation where you need to sell on a quicker timeline, there are options. So be sure to connect with me and we'll walk through all of your options, help you map out a strategy that is best for your timeline and your goals. And beyond the numbers, Mill Creek still offers something buyers are looking for: walkable neighborhoods, community parks, access to great schools, and a lifestyle that feels just a little tucked away but still close to everything. That kind of appeal holds weight even in a market that's cooling slightly. It just means that we need to tell your home story in a way that cuts through the noise. So if selling is even on your mind right now, here's what I would be thinking about. What is your timeline? What kind of things would actually make a difference in your home's value? And what story would your home tell to a buyer in today's market? That's where I come in. Whether you are 3 months out or just gathering ideas to get ready, it's never too soon or too late to start planning. But as this market is showing, you do need a clear plan so you can make confident decisions when the time is right. Your story is unique and your home is one of a kind. The way you sell it should be thoughtfully tailored to you with care, strategy, and the kind of personalized support that makes all the difference. Let's connect. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.